case challenging the Department of Homeland Security's use of force and enforcing federal immigration law continues. It is Illinois in Focus Daily. I'm Greg Bishop. You can wake up with us each and every weekday morning for Illinois in Focus, but you can also get the headlines at thecentersquare.com. So now in the appeals court on preliminary grounds, you've got the case challenging the Department of Homeland Security's use of force ongoing now. And you've got initially here last month, the district court in this case that was brought by a variety of different organizations, media organizations, the Chicago Headline Club. The district judge issued a 230-plus page opinion in putting a preliminary injunction against the Department of Homeland Security after plaintiffs alleged excessive use of force. And they provided evidence that federal agents repeatedly used indiscriminate and disproportionate force, like rubber bullets, pepper balls, flashbangs, tear gas, batons, etc. The judge went on to essentially hold that the plaintiffs had a likelihood of success in their challenge, and the challenges were brought on First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and a variety of other claims. And the judge rejected the qualified immunity at the preliminary stage here. Also found that some harm had been done, chilling of free speech, religious and physical injuries, balance of equities, and the public interest strongly favor the plaintiffs, the judge said, and this is all preliminary grounds. Also goes on to talk about how they worked to discredit government evidence of protester violence, repeatedly noting defendants' own body cam footage and reports undermining their claims. So again, this is just some of what was in the 233-page opinion issued by the district judge last month. And in this opinion, a preliminary opinion, again, hopefully if you've been watching this channel enough, you understand the difference. I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a reporter, but you understand the difference between, orders based on the merits and orders based on preliminary actions. This is a preliminary action, so they essentially put a hold on the use of force by DHS with this order that was issued last month. And one of those things they do, they essentially detail different things that the feds have to do, protections for any agents that they need to, have an understanding of how they can move forward, and limits the dispersal of different types of agents, near total prohibition of all less lethal munitions. It also bans targeting the use of injury to non-threatening persons, bans head, neck, groin shots, skipping gas canisters, using flashbangs to strike people, and a variety of other different types of injunctions against the federal government here. But then you have the appeals court now having the case in front of them after the federal government brought forward the appeal of the preliminary order. So defendants seek a stay pending appeal, and plaintiffs oppose that. A stay is appropriate if the movement demonstrates a likelihood of success on the merits and has irreparable harm. So talks about some of the likelihood that the defendants see in seeking the stay of the preliminary injunction, and they break that down as well. So you've got that filing. You've got a follow-up with hundreds of pages of filings of the defendants providing all kinds of information and more about their response. But then the plaintiffs filing their appeal here, or their motion of what to do in the appeals court with this preliminary action. And they ultimately say the timeline for all of this playing out, the plaintiffs submitting good cause exists for an extension of their filing, especially in light of the 230-page decision, especially in light of the defense, the federal government, and their filings. So they are ultimately working to get that extension. And they did get an extension, and we'll see how this continues to play out again on preliminary grounds, and that is after you have the appeals court acting on this stay, on this preliminary injunction, and the state the federal government rather has to appeal, file their motions and their filings in this case at the Seventh Circuit, and how the plaintiffs, the media groups are going to respond to this. All of it's going to come to a head very soon. We'll be on top of that as well. While you've also got the case challenging the state's migrant sanctuary status, that's pending in federal court, and the state challenging Trump's use of the National Guard, that's still pending in federal court. So these are three major issues concerning enforcement of federal immigration law that are still playing out even over the holiday weekend. You have attorneys for both sides filing all kinds of motions and filings, and you're surely going to see amicus briefs and all of the different headlines that are coming out of this. But it is all on preliminary grounds right now, working its way through the federal courts, and hearings are scheduled for later on this month to tackle this issue about the use of force in enforcing federal immigration law, as protesters have had clashes with federal agents, protesters having clashes with Illinois State Police, and the ongoing conflicts on the streets and what that does to public safety, let alone the safety of those federal officers enforcing federal immigration law. Keeping an eye on that for you. Go to thecentersquare.com for the latest, and we'll see if we can be in those courtrooms when those hearings are going on, and you'll stay updated with Illinois in Focus each and every weekday morning. I'm Greg Bishop, editor of The Center Square, Illinois, so be sure to tune in and tell your friends about it as well. All right, it's right here with The Center Square.